Alright, welcome back to another episode of the No Summoning Challenge. In this episode, we start off in the brand new 6.5 Spring Update, featuring a bunch of new units and new portals. However, since we are limited to not summoning, there is only one we can obtain, the portal secret, 0.5% Rimuru. In classic no summoning fashion, we're going to be soloing every portal that we do. At least we're going to try. Then we're going to break the curse of all S stats and level 30 and finally max out a unit. Anyway, don't forget to join the Discord server and let's start with the video. Alright, so here we are for this 6.5 update. We're about a week late now, but that's okay. We're usually a week late to everything. As you can see, I've already got some of the new currency, the flowers from redeeming the 3 codes that they dropped, which also gave a pretty hefty amount of rerolls. I have not been farming. I think I did 2 challenges. It's not the doing challenges that sucks, it's having to log in every time to do them while I'm busy doing something else. You know how it is. As you might know, the update introduced a new portal. In fact, there's an event section over here dedicated to it all. It's pretty much the exact same things winter. However, the difficulty of these portals has increased quite a bit. Instead of Shibuya and Spider Forest, we now have Edge of Heaven and Land of the Gods. We're pretty much going to be sticking exclusively to Namek. Just like before, I want to preserve the 0 gems spent, but also tier 1 is kind of bad. I already explained this before if you watched the winter grind. I'm just going to skip straight to tier 10 because if we get a bad portal, we're going to have to start from tier 1 all over again. And my main right here, which apparently a lot of people don't know is my main, like I had several people comment on the Baiken video asking how I had Sung Jinwoo without summoning. Well, I don't. As it would turn out, I don't actually have that many Nameks. So yeah, this is the team we're bringing. It's not that different from what we usually do. We're bringing Dark Mage even though he's unevo for bleed. And we're bringing Baiken because she's a really solid support. Everyone else is just to benefit Virgil. Edge of Heaven gives a lot of money as well. So there will be that to compensate for everything. And Planet Namek will just be Planet Namek. Anyway, alright, so here we are in the Edge of Heaven map. We're coming out with 18,000 HP, which is quite a lot when you don't have any damage boost. Honestly, the safest bet is to just put him over here at this point. I know, it's poor placement, but we gotta be prepared. So, as you may have noticed, I'll go ahead and just address it right now. There is no longer the little summon thing next to the summon area. I'll show it at the end of the video, but yeah, I had like a lot of presents. I spent them on the winter banner. I know, it breaks the no summoning challenge, but it would have been a waste to just let all that, just sit there until it went away. And plus, it made for a pretty good gambling thing. I won't be using him, but yeah, we do have Vegeta now. He's in my inventory. We also did get like 11 exclusives. I sold them all, obviously, and yeah, so sorry if that 22,000 gold is too much. I apologize. But yeah, we're trying something new here. At least for this first portal, we're not going to immediately cut to like the portal montage and everything. I think it's more engaging if we do this one together, I guess. Now that you're here, I might as well tell you, in about a week, I'm going to be leaving and I won't be able to record or upload. So we're basically going to skip a week of episodes, which is just a single episode. I am planning to release some videos that I don't think would do well otherwise, so I might as well just toss them in when I know that I'm not going to be, putting out a lot of content. I can't remember exactly what I have planned, but I do know that I have one plan that I'm kind of passionate about. I take a lot of enjoyment in traversing all of Oryx's maps because he's a really good map builder. Overall, he's the best map builder I've ever seen for like anything on Roblox. I mean, let me turn it up to max quality so we can observe it in its full glory. I mean, yeah, it is a gorgeous map. Anyway, so that video will be, I guess, kind of a love letter to map builders, I guess. That's my little yap about map building. Anyway, that video is gonna be on a map that I thought was impossible to escape, because that's my goal on all these maps. I want to find some way to get out of the walls that Auric built. Dude, Marksman Baiken is so crazy, man. Like, honestly. Dude, why is my volume so loud? I do need to evolve Judar, but Judar is It's still really good. Anyway, yeah, that video is gonna probably come out while I'm gone. I don't know if I'll be editing it. I get lazy a lot, and we all know that. Anyway, we're about to wrap this portal up. I did pick Blast. As we know, Blast is very good for Virgil. In case you don't know, causes an explosion on every enemy that dies. I don't know if it's supposed to happen like this, but the explosions, if they kill someone, they trigger other explosions, and they just keep exploding. Why is this Virgil guy getting stunned, bro? What are we doing? Who is doing this? I don't understand. Is it you? Judar, are you griefing me right now? Dude, it was Judar. Oh my gosh, what? Oh, right, he's cursed. She needs to chill out, like right now. This is not funny anymore. I don't even have bars on Bikin. This is not good. Does Virgil even reach? Virgil doesn't even reach. It's first hit only, right? Yes, apparently. No, it's not. Am I lying? I think I'm lying. My goodness, man. We're gonna wrap this portal up real quick. Anyway, that's the first portal. Oh. That's great. It looks like I'm gonna have to keep hosting myself. That was about it for the Yep session. Let's segue into the montage, I guess. Alright, so we just finished up that slime portal, which came in at a record, what was that? Like, dude. This can't be all of them. That's just 16. I think it was a little more than that. Well, we'll see. But we finally got a secret unit in our hands within a reasonable amount of time. I think the last one was Sid. The other ones have not been so friendly. Even Biken, I mean, I didn't get her on the first try, and it's a 50% chance. So objectively the worst odds I could have experienced. But yeah, finally we got him. Luckily he takes no kills to evolve, even though he can attack, but I'm glad that he doesn't need kills. However, the irony is I don't want to slack on him this time because he's actually a really good unit. If we look at his passives real quick, to summarize, basically he costs very little. The cost of upgrading him, say if he had Monarch, is about 100,000, just about. But you can place all 4 of him down for the exact same price if you optimally manage his placements and the Evolving Slime passive. Additionally, Great Sage doesn't actually have a downside of these 4 placement because it's local cooldown and you can activate it on all 4. So I'm not exactly sure how this 40% more damage actually works, but it doesn't matter because you can just activate it on all 4 of them. Additionally, this right here, the way that it's worded is kind of confusing, but actually it's better to have in more placements because of units like Subaru. Subaru has a 10% buff for any unit that uses their ability, and that applies to all of them, even if it's just one that uses it. So that's very good because you can just cycle the 10% buff permanently. Unfortunately, this doesn't work for Astolfo Spellbook as it stands, but yeah, this is a unit that is very good for anyone who cannot seem to roll Monarch. So naturally, we're going to be going for something decent. All I want, really, is Blitz, but any trade is good, not this one. Monarch is a decrease to his DPS. However, a Monarch is cool. A Monarch is cool, we're never gonna say no to that. If we roll Scholar, honestly, we are gonna take a break and farm Infinite for a while. Try and farm up some stats, because I really want to stop slacking on all the stats. So it's probably just gonna be a quick little thing if we roll Scholar before anything. But yeah. Yeah, no, we're keeping this. But Blitz is a perfectly respectable trait for him. That is really good. Didn't have to waste that many rerolls on him. And we can save them for someone I actually like. As you can see, we do have a lot of stat chips, but we look around. As you can see, there's not a lot of stats to go around, where we're kind of struggling with the stat situation. But we're gonna go for the Z's. We're gonna try and get him Z plus, and yeah, I guess we'll come back here when that's done. Okay, I finished that up. As you can see, the chips have gone down a little bit. I'll admit I didn't only roll on Rimuru. I went ahead and tried to get some stats on a couple other units. Got a Z on Judar, which is nice. Finally got a Z in attack on Ragna for when I want to evolve him one day, maybe. Finally broken the S curse with a full Z. Didn't even take that much. I think I did about 3 or 4 infinites before I threw in the towel and just did 0 potential rolls, and they turned out pretty great. I do need to stock up on some more chips before the next video. I've been really slacking on this game. Issue is, I mean, the stars aren't really an issue. Like, we'll make it work no matter what. The Shamrock. I never got a Shamrock. We're gonna go ahead and do that real quick. As for the gold, yeah, it's a hefty price, but I mean, we have enough. If I do boss events, I can get it back. Although last time I said that, I didn't do that. Anyway, we'll meet back here when I have the Shamrock and the stars. Okay, and we got the last Shamrock, and I had to craft a couple of blue essence stones, so put a bit of a dent in the bank, and our essence reserves will be completely depleted after this. I don't know why they keep insisting on making blue and red. Not everything has to be blue and red, okay? You can use yellow, because I promise you I have plenty of those. As promised, the cosmetic is really trash. It is just the sword, the sheath as well. I mean, the sheath is cool, so I mean, if you've got an avatar that matches it, that's pretty cool, but I don't. This is a unit that I wouldn't mind going for the shiny for, honestly, just for the cosmetic. Since Rimuru is a relatively new unit, I thought it would do us well to, I guess, do a little bit of a showcase here. He's gonna be a very good asset. As you can see, he's already doing 6,000 on placement, very cheap placement. Granted, that is with all of them down. This attributes to the self-replication passive, which is actually really good. When you place all 4 of them down, that's 120% boost for all of them. So 6,000 damage every 3 seconds. Yeah, that's rivaling Yuhabaha's placement damage. And my favorite part of his passives is, well, watch this. So we're gonna upgrade this one. And as you can see, all of them have been reduced. If we upgrade this one, same thing. Even the first one. It's honestly so much fun, and it's basically a free Monarch. So if you don't have this unit and you've been struggling with Monarch luck, honestly, go for him. He's actually really very good. You can go ahead and throw in Ragna here to try and discount. Let's see if procs on any of them. Let's see if we can make it proc faster. Oh, but you saw there, 10%. If for some reason you don't know, Padaru can give 10% attack, 10% range, as you saw there, a 5% discount, or 100 yen. If we can get a new freeze unit, I might honestly start using Padaru on Rimuru, because you can basically have a constant upkeep of 10% buffs on both attack and range. So you can see, you watch how much my money is going down, it's kind of hovering around the same over and over again. And you can just keep doing it cyclically like this, and it's honestly a lot of fun. And something pretty cool happens when you near the end. We're at 949. This is with the 5% discount. 113. 0. Yeah, so he just hit 0. But that's pretty much gonna wrap it up for today. Don't really have much else to talk about, really. As I mentioned, I'm gonna be gone in about a week now. I don't know if I said that. But yeah, if you like the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Keeps the channel supported, keeps the algorithm happy. Make sure to join the Discord server. They won't stop nagging me about the fact that I don't advertise it. And honestly, I don't know what you want me to do, okay? But if you enjoyed the video, please come join. We're gonna be doing a bit of a server revamp soon, kind of. You'll see all of that when you join the Discord server. Don't know why I'm still talking. Bye-bye.